Now look at the exercise 1.6. The first question is find exercise 1.6. Find 64 the whole power 1 by 2. First question, first part. I forgot to inform one more law. It's very simple. A power m the whole power n is a to the power m n. A power m the whole power n is nothing but a to the power mn. Am I right? Now tell me now, this 64 can be written as, yeah, you can write basis 2, you can, otherwise you can write basis 4, otherwise you can write a basis 8. Okay, so we will write the power is 2 here, so better we can write like a to the power 2. 8 into 8 is how much? 64. What is the meaning of 8 square? 8 into 8. So you can write 8 to the power 2, the whole power 1 by 2. So what is the meaning? A power m the whole power n is a to the power mn. So 8 to the power 2 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 8. Which is equal to 8. Are you getting there? Yes. Then come to the second part now. 32 the whole power 1 by 5. 32 the whole power 1 by 5. So 32 can be expressed as 2 to the power 5. 2 to the power 5. If you don't know, just do the prime factorization of 32. Already you learned 16, 8, 2, 4, 2. Am I right here? So 32 can be written as 2 to the power 5, the whole power 1 by 5. Here it is in the form of a power m the whole power n. So you can write a to the power mn. So it's nothing but 2 to the power 5 into 1 by 5. 5 got cancelled, which is equal to 2. Am I right here? Yes. Shall we move to the next question then? Question number 1. Question number 1. Third part. It is given 125 the whole power 1 by 3. 125 the whole power 1 by 3. So 125 can be written as, it will not goes with 2 table. It will not goes with 3 table. The next prime number is what? 5. So you can write like 125 can be written as 5 to the power 3 the whole power 1 by 3. Since a power m the whole power n is what here? A to the power mn. A to the power mn. So 5 power 3 into 1 by 3, that can be written as 5. That can be written as 5. Am I right? Yes. So now we completed the first question. Shall we move to the next part? Second question. Yes. Simplify. Same question only. Simplify. I think in this exercise we are having only 3 questions. Okay. So today we can able to finish. Now, tell me dear. Second question. First part. Find 9 to the power 3 by 2. Find 9 to the power 3 by 2. Now how can you write 9? Tell me. 3 to the power 2. 3 to the power 2, the whole power 3 by 2. Now it is in the form of a power m, the whole power n. So these can be written as a to the power mn. A to the power mn. So 3 power 2, the whole power 3 by 2 can be written as 3 power 2 into 3 by 2. Now 2 got cancelled. Then it is 3 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 is nothing but 27. 3 to the power 3 is nothing but 27. Are you getting there? Yes. Now second part. Come to the second part now. 32 whole to the power 2 by 5. That means 32 can be written as, how can you express? Already we know. Already we expressed also. 2 to the power 5. The whole to the power 2 by 5. So these can be written as 2 to the power 5 into 2 by 5. 5 we can cancel. Then it is 2 power 2. 2 power 2 is nothing but 4. 2 to the power 2 is nothing but 4. The same concept only. A power m, a to the power m, and whole to the power n is nothing but a to the power mn. A to the power mn. Now 16 the whole 16 to the power 3 by 4. Second question, third part. third part, 16 to the power 3 by 4. So these 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4 the whole power 3 by 4. 2 to the power 4 the whole power 3 by 4. Do the prime factorization of 16. Now it is in the form of a power m the whole power n. So you can write a to the power mn. So 2 to the power 4 into 3 by 4. It is nothing but 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3 is what? 8. 2 to the power 3 is what? 8. Am I right here? Yes. Now come to the fourth part. It is given 125 the whole power minus 1 by 3 dear. 125 the whole power minus 1 by 3. How can you write 125? 125 can be written as 5 to the power 3 the whole power minus 1 by 3. Now again 5 power 3 into minus 1 by 3, because a power m the whole power n is what? A to the power mn. A to the power mn. Then 3 you can cancel. So 5 to the power minus 1. These can be written as 1 by 5 to the power 1, which is equal to 1 by 5. Since a to the power minus m, that is equal to 1 by a to the power m. Okay. So in your NCERT it's a very basic questions given to you. Okay. But in your exam you cannot expect these type of questions for your exam. Am I right here? That question level will be little more. Okay, but it's not hard. Once if you clear in the concept of these laws of exponents and powers, then you can able to apply the same concept in any order level questions. Are you getting there? Yes. Now shall we move to the third question now? Look at the third question. Simplify the first question is 2 to the power 2 by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 5. So how can you write this one? It is in the form of a power m into a power n. So you can write a to the power m plus n, because we are having the same base but different power. That is a power m into a to the power n, that is equal to a to the power m plus n here. Now take the LCM dear. If you are taking the LCM of 3 and 5 is what? 15 here. So what should be multiplied? Here 5 should be multiplied. So 2 5s are 10. Here 3 should be multiplied. 1 into 3 is 3. So 2 to the power 10 plus 3 is 13 by 15. 2 to the power 13 by 15. Am I right here? Yes. Now look at the second question now. 1 by 3 the whole power 3. 1 by 3 the whole power 3 whole to the power 7. 1 by 3 the whole power 3 whole to the power 7. Am I right here? Right. Now how can you write this one? 1 by a power m the whole power n. So you can write a to the power mn. So 1 by 3 the whole power 3 into 7. Since a power m the whole power n is nothing but a to the power mn. Then 1 by 3 the whole power 7 3s are 21. So 1 by a power m can be written as a to the power minus m. Okay, just interchange this fraction and then change the sign for the exponent. So 3 to the power minus 21. 3 to the power minus 21. Are you getting there? Yes. Now come to the next part. Third subdivision. It's given 11 to the power 1 by 2. 11 to the power 1 by 2 divided by 11 to the power 1 by 4. So it is in the form of a power m by a power n. So you can write like a to the power m minus n, that is 11 to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. 11 to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. Am I right? Now, so it is in the form of a power m minus a power m by a power n. So that's what we can write as a to the power m minus n. Now take the LCM. LCM is nothing but 4. So what should be multiplied? 2 should be multiplied. So 1 into 2, 2. Here 1 should be multiplied. So 2 minus 1. So these can be written as 11 to the power 2 minus 1 is what? 1 by 4. So 11 to the power 1 by 4. Are you getting there? Yes. Then fourth part, it's the last question. Last part in the question number 3, that is fourth part. It's given, simplify 7 power 1 by 2 into 8 to the power 1 by 2. Am I right? So it is in the form of a power m into b power m. A power m into b power m, that can be written as a into b the whole power m. A into b the whole power m. So 7 into 8 the whole to the power 1 by 2. 7 into 8 is what? 56 whole to the power 1 by 2. That's all. Are you getting there? So we completed this exercise 1.6. So 1.2 is left. In exercise 1.5 we didn't complete the fourth question, I think so. That represents square root of 9.3 on the number line. Okay. So when you are coming for the offline class, that is physical class, so we will do that question. Then tomorrow we will start the exercise 1.2. Thank you everybody. Thank you.